Welcome back to Miss Planet. As you can see, we've taken this week's episode outside. I want to explain to you what you're looking at. This is actually going to be the base to our balloon arch. I had a subscriber that had a dilemma, and the dilemma was that the venue where she was going to hold an event would not allow her to put anything on their walls. And apparently this is a big challenge for a lot of my subscribers. So I got to thinking about it and I said, well, how can we get some decorative idea in a space without putting things on the wall? And so this week is what I came up with, and it is our secret garden balloon arch. All right, come back in 2 snaps and let's get started with this week's segment. See you in a minute. Hey guys, let's go over those supply lists. Don't worry about writing all this down. Remember, we always put the supplies in the description down below. So let's get started. You're going to need a trellis. This one I have for this project is approximately 3 feet tall. So, but if you want a bigger trellis, by all means get a bigger one or a smaller one, whatever works for your project. Then you're going to get this is just a plastic pot that can be purchased from the Dollar Tree. So don't go buy a terracotta pot because it just makes it heavy and it's going to make it difficult to move your arch around. The next thing I'm going to use, see if we can get a zoom in, is some Quickrete. Now you see I've already opened it because I've already made a couple of them for examples for myself. So you need a bag of Quickrete. This one bag will do at least 4 of these trellis base for your secret garden balloon arch. Next, just a bucket of water because you're going to need about 16 ounces of water for the Quickrete to get everything to set. And then a trusty level. You need your level to make sure everything is nice and even. And then finally, we're going to use a trowel. This is just a basic trowel that you can get at any hardware store. I tend to go to Home Depot myself or Lowe's, whichever one works for you. So go ahead and get your supplies. Come on back and let's get started. I'll see you in a snap. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go ahead and take our pot and we are going to put about 3 inches of Quickrete in here. And so go ahead and do that. Oh, it's dusty. Go ahead and make that happen. And I'll see you back here in a snap. All right, let's get to the next step. So next we're going to go ahead and put our trellis. I put about 3 inches of Quickrete inside. There we go. Inside my pot, and now I'll put my trellis in. Next I'm going to go ahead and get my level and make sure everything is level. See you in a snap. All right, so as you can see, everything is nice and level. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to hold it right there with one hand. Make sure it's level. There we go. Hold it right there with one hand and go ahead and pour my water in. Now I have 16 ounces of water in this bucket, but I won't need all of it, I promise you. So just go slowly all the way around and pour the water in very slowly. And don't worry guys, if you put too much water in there, just put a little bit more Quickrete in there. It's not a big deal. So with my trowel, I'm going to kind of make some air pockets and kind of mix it. Now some people might mix it before you put it in there, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but it's really not necessary. Just make sure that the water gets all the way down and you'll see that it starts draining. Oh, I got the water pretty much right. And I make sure that I don't mess around the trellis too much, keeping that Quickrete right up on that trellis. And once most of the water is gone, I'll put a little bit more Quickrete there. Then you're just going to smooth it out. So I have a little bit of puddling. I'm just going to put a little bit, not a lot, just a little. And go ahead and start smoothing it out, like so. This dries very fast, so it will be ready to attach balloons to it within a couple of hours. Okay, so go ahead and work on that step, and I will see you back here in a snap. All right, guys, so we've already gotten our trellis in our nice little concrete pot that we did. Some of you might have been your first time dealing with concrete. It's easy, isn't it? Shocked yourself. So you may remember our beautiful paper flower project we did a few weeks ago. Well, guess what? We're going to cover our trellis in certain spots with this flower. This is the 3-petal flower. The one in the tutorial video was a 5-petal flower. This is 3 of the 5. Okay? So it is a 3-inch, 4-inch, and 6-inch petal flower. Don't worry if you don't remember the directions for it, because I attached an iCard for it at the top of this video. So we're going to simply put some hot glue on there, determine where we want it to go, and just adhere it directly onto our trellis. So simple. And just that one flower just adds another dimension and texture to our trellis. So I'm going to add 2 more to it, and then we're going to put some moss inside of our pot. All right, see you in a snap. All right, guys, so we've added our paper flowers, and so now I'm going to show you a little bit of trick. To cover up the concrete in the pot, I'm just going to use this moss that I got from the dollar store to cover up the concrete. When people look at your projects, they should really wonder, how did they do that? So I always try to cover up my little secrets. So we're just going to spread the moss around to cover up the concrete. And I use 2 bags. To cover up the concrete. Always keep them wondering, how did they do that? All right, so while I get this finished up, you get yours finished up, and I'll see you back here in a snap. All right, so our bases are ready. It's time to add the piece de resistance, our balloons. So hold on for just a snap. We'll be right back with the balloon part of our secret garden balloon arch. All right, guys, so we're back inside, and I just want to show you this is the next step, actually making the balloon arch. Now, this balloon strip can be purchased at any of your party stores, and as you can see, they kind of give you an idea. To make this very elaborate arch, they actually have a strip of purple, and then it goes to the darker purple, the green, the yellow, and this is several of the strips. So this is how they come. They come in lengths of 25 foot or 50 foot, and it's just a single strip, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to go ahead and attach the balloons to it so you can get the idea. Now, of course, these balloons don't have helium in them. They just have my air, or my daughter's air, more likely. So each one of these has a little hole in there. You're going to simply put the tied end of the hole, of the balloon, into the hole, and okay, how about if there we go. There's a little plastic piece in there. And pull it through, like so. And the balloon is attached. So when you see those elaborate balloon arches, it's because they've used several of the strips, different strips, and they've combined color. So let me show you again. You can skip one. You can, I typically skip one to give the balloons room to breathe. So let me attach another one. So I'm going to skip one of the holes, make sure the plastic is out. This is pink. And flip it over and pull it right through, like so. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to continue this, and I'm going to use some Royal Baby Shower colors, and I'm going to attach it to our arc that we made outside, our base for our arch that we made outside a little bit earlier. So go ahead and get your balloons, get your balloon tape, there we go, and come on back in a snap. See you soon. The final result, our secret garden balloon arch. I love how it turned out. Couple of quick little tips. If you're going to use helium, please do it the day of, because the helium, even if you use the high flow in the balloons, it does tend to droop them after a certain point. Also, mix colors up, guys. Be a little bit more free with it. It doesn't have to be so regimented. And then finally, I just hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can kind of see that the sneak peek for next week is I get to set up demonstrations of everything we did for the royal baby shower. I'm so excited and so blessed to have the space to do it. So I've been given this opportunity and the space to kind of set up some demonstrations so that you guys can see how our projects look when they're all put together. So if you like this video, please like us, follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And don't forget to sign up for our DIY community on MissPlanIt.com. So I will see you next week for our big, wonderful bonus. It is our demo day. So join me next week for Miss Planet Demo Day. Have a wonderful rest of the week. God bless. See you soon.